Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Life of Cheryl and Chris. It's Saturday morning right now, January 21st? 21st?
Yeah.
And I'm running a little late today. It's 1:30 in the afternoon and we stayed up last night watching TV, watched a couple movies. Actually, we were watching, not movies, but we were watching a mini-series called Kindred. Very good, but again, leave it to the folks. The good old Hulu leaves you in a cliffhanger again. There's season 1 with 8 episodes, but I have a feeling they're going to do every other one, and they just leave you hanging. It's good, but the ending is going to leave you wanting more. We pretty much binge watched them. I think we watched all 8 in a row.
Yeah.
Because we started over from the first one before we know we were done. Stayed up to about 2 o'clock this morning watching them. So I slept in this morning. Cheryl was up and moving around and talking on the phone this morning. And I had just got barely up and she was coming in with the mail and we had a late breakfast, early lunch, and I went and got my bath this morning, and just trying to get myself together for today. And I started to sit down and do the editing because I still got the other 2022 video left. I got one 2022 video, y'all, and I've been relishing it. No, I'm gonna get it out. Before next Saturday, definitely. So y'all might see 1 or 2 before that one. But it's the last shopping one that we had, me and Ty did back in November, I think it was. It's new, so we'll definitely post it so y'all can see that experience. Probably nothing you haven't already seen. But all the same, every adventure is a new adventure. So I am just relaxing today, and Cheryl brought in the last of the tax statements in that we were waiting on. So today is tax day. That's right. So if you got your slips, so you can't see that on this side. Y'all don't need to see all that. But if you got your slips like that today, and if you fold them over, you can see, your slips. Especially like you're retired like us, you get your Social Security slips and stuff like that, in retirement or whatever you got, and whatever else that you got. Some people have rental houses, some people have jobs. Some of you got W-2 forms, obviously. Different things, everybody has different forms that they'll file for taxes. Some people have I forms. I'm glad I don't have the I forms anymore. That's called investments, or also known as those 1022Rs, which is retirement, but then you also have, and definitely don't need the G forms. That's gambling. So some of y'all know that. Y'all have casinos, lotteries, all that goes under the gambling form. This year we don't have any claims with the Texas lottery. I can't believe it. We also don't have any claims with the casino. It was a dry season. They talk about this is dry January. This is dry 2022 tax return. This tax return is going to be the most easiest, the very simplest. It will take me 15 minutes at most to get it done. And then I'll do Williams, our oldest son, whenever he gets his form in that he's waiting on from his job. But that'll wrap up the tax season around here pretty quick. So it's not very hard for us to do ours. eventually one day we'll probably have that YouTube tax form. Then it gets a little interesting. But we'll have to wait and see that. That may be a dream come true. But, you know, get out there, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all help us grow this channel for 2023. You know, it really means a lot. It is also, it's kind of cool out today. You know, it's not too cold. Last night I was just cold. And this morning when I went to go get my bath, I went to the main part of the house to take a shower because I like the shower set up better there than in our room. And it really puts out, it's a beast. In there, it seems like I get more hotter water than I would in the other bathroom, literally. But, nonetheless, it was a lot cooler in that part of the house because we don't go in that part of the house unless Ty's here, mainly. You know, that's where my office is. Cheryl's office is back there, and Ty's room is back there, and, of course, the main bathroom. But it's cooler back there because we're not running all the heat all over the house because we're not going to be in that part of the house. It's no sense of running all your heaters. We got excellent heat back there when we want to use it, but I'm not going to run extra expenses if I don't really need it. So to just go back to get my shower, I was like, oh, I call it the freezer back there. And notice a big difference from when I closed the hallway door off to the main house. I was like, wow, yeah, very, very big temperature. Probably a 25-degree temperature change easily. But nonetheless, it felt good. The hot water this morning was on spot. Yeah, I didn't want to get out of it, but you know, with my setup and my knees, I can't stand in the shower. I can't take them 40-minute showers anymore like I used to. And I'm so glad I can't because I used to have some high-ass water bills. My water bill used to be like $150 to $200. Because I would spend 60 minutes in the shower easily, 40 minutes, 60 minutes. I've been doing that my whole life. My parents used to get mad and say, get out of there. What are you doing in there so long? Yeah, I got teased. They thought I was in there, you know, messing with myself. All kinds. I said, no, I just like, just the hot water feels so soothing. Especially as you get older, you want to enjoy it more because of arthritis. It helps my knees and arthritis out a lot. You know, technically, according to law, to medical personnel, they say cold showers helps you with your arthritis. That hot is not good for your arthritis. I don't know. I've never had, to me, I've had a better, ooh, that sun's coming. See that? I see that sun's getting brighter in here. Like Ty says. It's nice to see the sun out. And it is going to be warming up. But, and of course, we have some 30s coming and rain coming in a few days. So unfortunately, it's going to still be cold around here. But anyways, what I was saying is, you know, they say that the cold water is better. It's like to say put ice packs on your arthritis. Yeah, I don't know. Because the hot water's always made me feel better. And anytime to me, my theory is, okay, if the cold is so good for it, why the hell am I hurting so much on a cold day? When it's warm, I don't feel hurt like that. I can move around. My joints are stiff as hell in the cold. So, and maybe you know, I don't know who thought of that ideal. But, anyways. Tomorrow is Sunday, which means it's time to get Ty. It is church day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to church tomorrow. I think I'm just going to skip out January, the rest of this month, because I don't think, and plus it's our slow church service tomorrow. It's like the third Sunday, I think. Is it the third Sunday? I believe it is.
Fourth Sunday.
Fourth Sunday.
No, it's third. It's third.
Yeah. But, and it's not that we don't have heat and air, because we just got a brand new heating and AC system in the church put in. So, it has nothing to do with that. It's just my knees have been so jacked up this month because of wintertime. So, I don't get out as much in the winter. Now, springtime.
It's fourth Sunday.
He said it's fourth Sunday.
It came on the first.
So, there is no church on fourth Sunday, is it?
Yes, it's church.
Oh, this is the last Sunday.
Second, third, and fourth. Next week is no Sunday.
I probably won't go. I'll probably sit out. I don't know. Unless it's just, I just feel obviously really good tomorrow. I might go. Cheryl probably will go. If I don't know. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So it just depends how she feels. But I don't have to necessarily go to church to get church. I can look on TV and I can listen to church music or I can meditate. It's just good to be in the house of the Lord, though, overall. But if I'm not going to push myself. If I'm hurting or I'm just so stiff, like this morning wouldn't have been a good morning. It still ain't a good morning. It's right now, I'm just feeling it, y'all. And I put my cream on my legs. I do everything I can to combat this arthritis, but to tell y'all the truth, nothing works as good as they. It's just a Band-Aid. And I was just thinking too this morning. I say, if I could only get my scooter out of the house and I had a ramp, a carrier to put it on the trailer. It's called a scooter ramp, a mobility scooter ramp that you put in through your trailer hitch, and then you just drive your scooter up, lift the gate back up. One of them. If I could afford that, they're about $200-$300. The ones I'm looking at on the cheaper end. You don't want to get too cheap because you don't want to drop something like that. And mine is pretty heavy. So really good made one is about $400 to $500 range even. If I could afford that right now, I would have had that at least and hooked up. I got a man that works down at the one of our service stations, and I talked to him, and he said he could put it on. I could take it down there to him and let him do it after, or maybe like on a Sunday, whatever day he got free to do it, because I think he works every day of the week. I've seen him. He's always
Saturday.
Huh?
He works Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, well, he don't work Saturday and Sunday, so I could have him maybe do it on a Saturday, and then pay him a little something to do it. And it wouldn't take long to put together, but $20-$40 for him to do that would be well worth it to me, because it's not something I'm going to take off. I'm going to leave it there. But if I could do that, I thought about this morning. We have a ramp. I think it's wide enough that I could ride it up into the church, or I could ride up it steep and fall backwards. I thought about that too, because when I'm walking up it. Y'all, I feel like I'm doing like this, and I'm like fighting my legs to stay straight. It is really a steep incline. They should have had it more like this, but they got it like this, literally. So, I don't know who poured it. I don't know, but they could have stretched it out more flat and gradually incline. Because, I could have seen me doing this. Gone. And y'all, that would really be a disaster. And then I thought about, I would have to have Cheryl open both doors, because I couldn't, the way they have it, we have two doors, they'd have to be like this. And then I could tell Cheryl to hold the door open and just zoom it up real fast and get into it before I can put it out. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm being funny, but like I said, I would love to go. I like to go to church, but I may not be able to start going again until March when it gets warm, where I can actually physically move around in the mornings. It's too much on me. It's a lot. And I hate it that I can't make it. And I feel bad when I don't go. I do. I feel bad, and it's not that I want to go, but it seems that, honestly, which is really sad about the whole deal is, and I have to, catch myself, because I don't want to get too emotional, but I think about it and I see that I have progressed in my deterioration of my knees in just a year's time. I'm thinking about, I can go back and see gradually how I went from not needing the cane. I was still walking around, could still do something. And then it just slowly, things started getting to the point. I needed mobility assistance. Now I'm on oxygen because it seems like I can't catch my breath all the time. I know sometimes y'all hear me. Sorry, I apologize if y'all hear it on the camera. Especially if I've been moving around and I get in the truck and I'm talking to y'all. I'm just out of breath. This is how it is when you got conditions like me. And, so I apologize for that. But, that's why I know I need to make lifestyle changes. And that's the one thing I told you at the beginning of the channel, and I'll reiterate again. I I know I'm overweight. I know what I need to do. I know that I need to cut back on eating what I eat, and I have. I'm not eating that much anymore. You know, like today I didn't eat breakfast. Today was just, I had my lunch and breakfast together. Some days we have our lunch and dinner together. I would probably eat something for dinner tonight because we ate breakfast and lunch earlier than what we usually eat our lunch and dinner. But I won't overdo it. And now, like, even when I want some popcorn, if it's late at night, I share it with Cheryl. You know, and I've always been the man about my popcorn. Get your own bag. Now I'm sharing it with her. And guess what? It doesn't hurt to share. I didn't feel like I was missing out on having a whole bag versus a half bag. And it's a lot healthier. You know, you eat 100-calorie popcorn bag and you split it, you don't feel as bad. Yeah? And you still get the feeling that, oh, I got to enjoy a little something while I'm watching TV, but you didn't have to overindulge. So I'm beginning to put these things in perspective. I welcome anybody on their comments as long as they're tasteful. Y'all, I spent my whole life dealing with negative comments. So I ask people not to post anything negative about my weight. I will gladly look forward to people giving me suggestions, like that lady out there talking about where we need to get stuff clean. Thank you so much again. Those are the kind of comments that help us. They help us when y'all know something we don't. But I don't need anybody to insult me or tell me, yeah, you know, you just pigtail this, because I have went through that for many years. I have been through that almost 2 decades. And I've come across, I've had a lot of rejections when it came to dating. I've had people at work, my coworkers make fun of me, bosses, even supervisors, before my supervisor, you know, I was supervisor. And that's the one thing I never did. I never made fun of big people or overweight people, because I was already feeling the pinched in. And I've always had a soft spot for disabled people. Maybe somewhere in my mind, deja vu, I knew I was going to be disabled one day. So my interior subconscious said, don't do it, because one day you're going to be like this. You just don't know it. I don't know. You know, I don't know everything, what goes on. What I do know is that I'll sit back in my office at times and I'll watch stuff on my favorite channel, Philo. I'll tell you what, Philo, y'all need to sponsor us, because I love your channel. I love your app. For me, it's my number one app. Cheryl is probably BET Plus.
No. My number one app is Hulu.
She said her number one app is Hulu. Okay, see, I didn't know that. I like them all. I like Netflix. I like Hulu. But my number one is...
I look at all my stuff that I record is on Hulu, and I can watch it anytime I want.
To me, well, see, I like Philo because they have a lot of the shows that I'm interested in. Tons of them. So, I like it. And it's all in it, and I can look at them episode after episode all day long. It'll go to the next one. And so I guess they run out. And they'll show like 8 seasons up there at the top screen. And you know, sometimes I've seen them already. I'll go back and rewatch them because I might not seen that episode but 3-4 years ago. And I can remember some of it, but I don't remember all. I'll just watch it again. I'll just put it on play, and Ty and I'll be back there talking and just watch stuff. But one thing I have noticed by watching that, we live in a world so mysterious. We live in a world that is full of things we do not understand. So therefore, when I feel like I just had a feeling about something, that doesn't surprise me. You know, I'm so open-minded. Maybe that's why I've experienced these experiences. Now, my auntie out there, maybe that's watching. Hey, Aunt Tammy. You know, she could tell you if you could talk to her, and she knows. I know she watches the channel. She said she's subscribed. I see her just subscribed to it. And, you know, so Aunt Tammy, you understand. You'll know what I'm saying here. But, you know, we've got to experience things that a lot of people never got to experience. We knew about the ghost out at the farmhouse when we lived out there on our farm. and I was raised on a farm, and you know, and I felt, you know, I really actually now think about it, I feel so sorry for the livestock. They were so, no one, they was always freaking out there in the barns and stuff, you know, because horses and stuff, they know. They can see things. Them horses, they say they got some awesome vision. Like horses and dogs too. They can see things like our cameras can see that we can't see as individuals. So whatever would be going out there would be messing with the horses and the bulls. Oh my gosh. It's just crazy.
Can you see me if I go home?
Where?
If I go out here.
No. So, the one that, and you know, and so, and y'all, and yes, Tammy, I will tell you, Mom finally told me what y'all did with that bull. We ate him. Yes, we ate it. When we were just kids, we went out there and we would be giving our lives, our cattle and stuff, names and stuff, and our cows and stuff. I didn't know. Mom and Dad was taking them to the slaughterhouse and having them processed. That's why we was eating. That's how we eat, you know. They were chickens out there. We'd be wondering, why are we missing chickens? You know, where are they going? And Mom would be like, oh, they'll be back. They went on a vacation. You know, that's what you tell your little kid. You don't tell them, well, you're eating them. No, you don't scar your kids. And then we would be sitting there eating chicken, but you know, it never occurred to me we were eating our own chicken. It was okay to eat chicken and we liked it, but I didn't realize we were eating our own chicken. So y'all get the idea. I knew we were eating the eggs, but that was a little different story. But anyways, I felt so sorry for the livestock. And then when Mom told me, she said one day, she said, you do know that all the time we was eating those animals. You was wondering about it. I was like, yeah, I know. So, but like I said, we see so many things. We saw, you know, had experience with UFOs. You know, we got to experience things in my lifetime that a lot of people either heard about or they never imagined it. And yes, that's Kia, y'all hear barking. I don't know what's going on with her. But we got to experience so many things. And so I know that there is really weird stuff that goes on out in this universe that you and I no longer have any control over. We don't have any control over that. You know? We just go with the flow and we accept what's going on and that's the way we deal with it. Now this one's going to start up barking in a minute. But, so, you know, here's the thing I would say. Keep your mind open. Copper, be good. Keep your mind open and be aware of your surroundings. I think William's out there or something because I just heard Cheryl go out the side door and the dogs is carrying on. So that's why if y'all hear dogs barking, Kia's in her back dog run right now out here in the back and she hear everything and she bark at everything. I know y'all can hear because I can hear it really loud here. She's loud. And now this one starts up. Copper? Now the funny thing about Copper is a copycatter. Should have called her copycatter. Because she copies after what Kia does. If Kia starts barking, then she'll want to start barking. So Copper is a copycatter. She'll just lay around and nothing. She won't bark at nothing, except for when she gets riled up. So that's what I call her, the copycatter. But anyways, so you know, I would say that keep your mind open about things, and that's what I was going to say. I don't never take anything without a grain of salt. I truly believe that we live in a mysterious world. So, I'm going to see if Cheryl want to come on and say hi to y'all here in a second before we find a place to close on the video. But I just wanted to come on today and say this is Saturday. I'm getting ready to do the taxes and probably start working on another video. so I can get these videos uploaded to y'all. Y'all, we are nearing so close to the 80th video. That's right, almost 80 videos we have got uploaded for y'all. We're counting down to our first 100 videos. I can't believe that. We will probably meet our 100 video goal by the time March comes around. I'm sure of that. And that means we did 100 videos in 1 year. That's pretty good considering that there's 365 days in a year, which means 100 of those we were able to post videos. That's pretty awesome when you think about it. My goal this year is to put up 150 videos. So we'll see how that works. And we have a lot more new adventures coming. We have places to go, people to see, and of course things to always do. So let's just make this year a wonderful year, y'all. Let's, I don't know what I got on my shirt here. Something. I got always making a mess. But let's make this a good year. Tomorrow we got to go pick up Ty. Yay. He comes back and he's always a big help. I'll tell you one thing about Ty is he's very helpful to me. He's definitely one of those sons that go out of their way to make sure they help their dad. If there's something I need, Ty will do it, you know. He doesn't complain about it. Like in his younger years, he used to complain a lot about it, trust me. But as he got older, he matured up and he realized that's something that, you know, that's expected. And you know, he got in that flow. So now if I ask him to do something, he's like, oh, Dad, and sometimes I don't even have to ask. He'll be like, Dad, do you need anything? It's nice to know that I can count on Ty to help me. You know, it's nice to know that I can ask him to help me, because sometimes with my condition, my legs and my knees, y'all, I'm telling you, it'd be like hell on fire. So, you know, it's good to have him when he's here, because he does a lot. And he helps Cheryl out a lot, too. I mean, if she needs something, he'll get it for her. So he's a big blessing when he's here. And he does a lot of cleaning. He does the dishes. He breaks out the backyard, the dogs. You know, because the dogs have to do their biz. And so we don't leave all that dog do laying around. He gets out, he rakes that all up. You know, there's nothing that he won't help me do. He'll get me a drink if I need it. And he don't complain. He'll always ask, is there something you need? Can I get you something? So, you know, I appreciate Ty. Ty's a good son. He's a good young man. And I'm excited for him. He'll probably finish up his schoolwork here early, because I told him to get ahead on his subjects, because I want to get him ready for his SATs. And he's college bound. He's going to go to Prairie View A&M. He's just got to make sure his mom is supposedly already did a lot of the like the FOSFA and stuff like that. So we're just going to stay on his heels, and I'm going to stay on her time about it too, to make sure that we don't have no hiccups, so that Ty will be ready for this fall coming to get enrolled and get in and start his college career and get that out of the way. And hopefully 4 years from now, he'll come out of there. He'll have that strong degree. He can work anywhere he wants. He can do anything he want to do if he puts his mind to it. And that's what I instill in him. You know, and even though if I could physically be out there working, I would be working. You know, I like to get out of work. I like to see people. I like to interact with people. I used to love my job, y'all. Y'all, I was telling Cheryl, I said, you know, I'm not used to making the money I'm making now. I'm used to making 6-figure incomes. I've made money where, you know, I was making sometimes $100,000 a year, you know. And now I don't have that kind of luxury anymore. So that's a big drop when you're used to making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a year. And now, you know, you're just making what I call BMI, barely making it. You know, that's what I feel. So yeah, I'm going to see if Cheryl want to come and be on camera for a little bit, because I don't want this just to all be a Chris thing today. So whenever she gets back, she's doing something. But anyways,
I'm back, but I can't be on camera now.
Can't be on camera now.
No.
All right.
I'm not dressed like I want to be.
There you have it.
But you hear me. I'm here.
So anyways.
This is Cheryl.
There she is. I'm going to put you right here in your screen. There she is, right here. See her?
Yes.
She's smiling.
Yes.
Look how beautiful she looks.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right there. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm looking right at it. Say hi. Like, comment, subscribe. Because you're going to help us grow the channel. And together we're going to have that journey. And we're going to make it together this year. Listen, guys, I'm going to head on air because I got some taxes I got to do. I got to get ready for tomorrow, whether I'm going to be able to make it to church. If not, I definitely got to get my game plan on because I got to go pick up Ty. And hopefully I do not have to get stuck taking him back Sunday, but I have a feeling I will. Ty's mom is still without a car. I don't know what the hell is going on with her car situation. I've never seen anybody not have a car for so long, and they don't never have any, updates about it. So, we'll just deal with it when it comes. But get out there and do something today that makes you happy. Love on your dogs, love on your partner, or just love on yourself. Yeah. But either way, y'all, thank you for taking time. Take a little time out of your time to spend with us on The Life of Cheryl and Chris. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you never miss a new video coming out. And here's to our almost 80 videos. I believe this will be the 79th video coming out. Or it could be right at the 80. Our goal is 100 videos in a year, and March will be our year when we started. We will make goal. We'll see our 100 video, and our new goal for that is 100 videos this year. Just think about it, 365 days a year, we did 100 videos last year in 1 year of 365. That's pretty good. 100 days out of 365, we can get up to 150 now. So thank you once again, and as Cheryl always reminds everybody,
we are the carers, and
caring is sharing.
And we're sharing our lives with you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care. Hello, everybody. Just another typical Saturday right here on The Life of Cheryl and Chris. As we have Cheryl working with Ty's hair. Time to get his hair all situated. Look at the bottom apple. That part. Look at all those beautiful young little curls now. Instead of looking like a California forest fire, she's now got it tamed back to where it needs to be.
It takes a while.
The next phase of this is going to be the stash and the beard. Yeah, she does comb through it, but look how nice his hair is.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad to see it get done. Now, it might be a good style to leave it like that. He could be rocking doodling.
Yeah, let's do it just halfway.
Really?
But this is a typical Saturday, getting everything together for the new week.
We don't do this every Saturday.
No, not every Saturday.
This is the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
Some of Ty's hair is locking already because he hadn't combed it through.
Yeah.
And if you don't start combing it through, you're going to have to cut it off because some places are going to be locked and he's not going to be able to comb it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to take time to comb that out.
Yeah.
That's how it locks. You just leave it alone.
Right.
Don't mess with it. But the only difference is you twist it up. You twist it up. Some people just leave it like this too. They just want to do whatever it does.
Oh,
Like freestyle. You don't twist it.
It'll not mess with hair for about 10 years. It'll be locked, all right.
It don't even take 10 years.
It'll be permanent locks.
He can not mess with it for about 6 good months, and it will be locked. Some of it. Yeah. Yeah, you got to put product on it and comb it through. So
But you want it to be properly locked, not just naturally bonded.
Yeah. Well, some people like theirs like that, just natural. They don't want to part it out and twist it and lock it like that. That's how I had mine. Mine was locked, like you style it and you lock it. But some people just let them go and don't come it through.
Yeah. And there you have it.
That's how it locks.
Right here on Saturday, with the life of Cheryl and Chris and Ty's hair.
Before and after.
Yes, she's working with it. And there you have it. Y'all stay safe out there. And remember, caring is sharing, because we're sharing our lives. That's right. And we're sharing our head with you.